this gun, boys. This gun is going to replace the G36. What's going on, guys? Godstatus here. So today we're going to be doing a video on the Groza 1 again. And I was in the Stylus Discord, and someone by the name of Vista, who's pretty involved in like gun balance and things like that, went and mentioned how the Groza 1, excuse me, with AP ammo was something that was kind of nuts. So I thought I'd try it out, and I've used the Groza 1 in the past, and I was kind of a fan of it. I like the way it handled and everything, but I didn't realize how strong this gun really could be. So when you put AP onto this gun, it has the same fire rate of a G36. You can put a suppressor on it, which by the way, the loadout I'm using is Coyote, suppressor, laser, or excuse me, green laser, and AP ammo. It shoots at the same rate of a G36. It can 3-hit headshot close range, with a G36 can't do, and it has arguably better accuracy than the G36. It has a further penetration depth than the G36, and it also 4 shots to the body at all ranges, meaning that this gun is in every way, shape, or form basically better than the G36. And it's just as easy to use. This, and they're using this fast level flechette. Oh, I'm so happy. But this is going to replace the G36 for me. Like, it's actually insane, dude. I can't express how strong this gun really is. And the fact that it's suppressed as well is something that I feel like people kind of take for granted. If people use their radar, you're going to die 10 times more often than normal. Using radar is extremely important. And when people are good at it and they like know what they're doing and they're watching their radar constantly, you're going to end up dying to them. And the fact that you can be suppressed with this gun makes it just that little bit more powerful and a little bit better than what the G36 would be. I'm fairly sure the G36 can't 4-shot to the torso with a suppressor. It might be able to, but in my opinion, I also think that the G36 kind of needs the compensator a bit more, and like it kind of needs that little bit of extra recoil control, while this doesn't. This is, like I said, arguably better recoil than the G36, and it does more damage. And it's kind of weird to me now that, like, once you look at the stats and kind of add everything up, this carbine is now stronger than most, like, quote-unquote meta ARs. Stronger in the sense of, like, overall usability. Like, don't get me wrong, the AKM with AP ammo can still 3-shot to the torso, blah, blah, blah. But we're talking overall usability. It has the insane accuracy. It has that 3-shot headshot close range with the AUG 1 or like the G36 does not have. And it also has the recoil that's kind of between the G36 and the AUG 1. So you get insanely good recoil control. You get 3-shot headshot close range, 4-shot torso, all ranges, and you don't show up on radar. I don't know what you can beat with that. Like, I don't know. I don't think there's anything better than this at the moment as like an overall usable gun. Dude, this thing is insane. Like, I can't express how strong and how good this really is. Now, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it got nerfed a little bit, at least, because the suppressor being able to, like, a suppressor being used on this with AP, and you could still 3-shot headshot, 4-shot torso, all ranges, and you get 2.2 studs penetration depth with the suppressor still, fairly sure. What? Did you just hit me through? Is that guy cheating? I'm so confused. Okay, anyways. But yeah, you get all this suppression depth, or penetration depth, I believe, still with the suppressor. So you can shoot through more walls than a G36, and you do more damage than it. Dude, there's no point in using the G36 anymore. This gun absolutely dominates it, in all honesty. Like, it has the same fire rate, but it's better in, like, oh my god, dude, I don't know. I didn't expect a carbine to be this insane. When, in my eyes, when I think of, like, a carbine, I think of, like, the, you know, the Honey Badger, like the SR3M, which, you know, they're decent guns, but they're nothing, like, top of the line. They're nothing like super insane to be worried about. And then you have the Groza 1, which is super insane, and you should kind of be worried about. Like, I don't know, man. I am loving this gun. Like, I don't even have 1,000 kills on it yet, and I'm already willing to, like, scrap the G36 for this thing, because there's no reason to use the G36 when this exists. Like, it doesn't matter if I have 100,000 kills on the G36 and I'm, like, you know, fully used to it. This gun outclasses it. And I don't know, that's just weird to me that a carbine's doing that. Now, granted, I don't know much about, like, guns IRL and things like that. Maybe it could use some balance changes, and like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if it got nerfed a little bit, because it definitely is insanely strong, and it's something that kind of puts the AUG 1 and the G36 to a level where they're no longer top tier. And the AUG 1 and the G36 have been considered, you know, top tier guns for a very long time. But now that this is out there, it's pretty good, man. Like, I don't know what else to say. I definitely think this might be my new main gun. And I'm sorry to do it to the G36, but oh, I love flechette shotguns so much. Let me tell you, fair guns. Anyways, we're going 38-7. We're not like doing anything insane this game, but I hope you guys can see how strong the gun really is. And the one thing that kind of, you know, always annoyed me about the G36, which it was good that it had this because, you know, balance reasons, but the fact that the G36 absolutely sucked close range. Like, using a G36 in close range was an absolute death wish, and you should never do it because it didn't do anything. It was still 4-shot to the torso and 4-shot to the head at close range. Like, what's the reason to use a gun like that close range? Like, you might as well just take out like an M9 and you would do better. So having this be able to 3-shot headshot is such like a game changer in my eyes, because that makes it easily like 10 times stronger than a G36 for me. That's the one down point, or like the one bad point the G36 had, and now we took that away. Now we get the stronger things, and this is just great, dude. Like, I'm so happy right now. I can expect it to be nerfed, so I'm not going to be like super upset if it does get nerfed, because I do believe that having a suppressed 3-shot headshot, 4-shot torso, all ranges is a little nutty. It's definitely a little strong, without a doubt, but will it be nerfed? Who knows? I guess we'll just have to wait and see, but it wouldn't surprise me. And KSG with Flechette. God, I love it. All right, 8.5 minutes left. We're 50 and 10. We're dying so much right now, but we're also not really playing the smartest, and you know, there's people who are actually decent at sniping, just people who are actually like somewhat decent in the game right now. So I'm not just fully pub stomping a lobby, but this is like the first time I got in a lobby that like the map was just starting, and dude, I am going to scream. I know I'm like majorly to blame for this because I introduced Flechette to thousands of people who didn't know how good it was, but dude, like, you would think it would be nerfed. I don't know, whatever. We're just gonna keep going and have to deal with it. Did I just land on my teammate's head right there? Nice. This guy's right under me. He can literally just shoot up and kill me, so he has to die. This guy's down here. Nice. Dude, one thing, I've started to use suppressors a lot more recently. Like, whenever I can use a suppressor, I use it now. And it used to be like I would sometimes use a suppressor if it was like really worth it. But now if it's like, you know, I can be suppressed and do the same damage and stuff no matter what, I'm always using it now because of how, you know, how really powerful it actually is. So having that ability to be invisible on radar makes your overall map control so much stronger. Like I said, if someone's using a radar, you are going to die 10 times more than you normally would. It's insanely useful. People don't, like, I know a lot of people don't use it, and I don't understand why they don't. When you are using radar, you become a lot more aware of what's going on, and you will know where everyone is a lot easier. When people are using that, and when you're not able to be seen on radar, you gain such an advantage to most players in your game. And when I know for me, like specifically, if I see someone on radar, I go for them first. Even if like I kind of know where someone else is, I'm gonna go for the person on radar because it's guaranteed I'm going to know exactly where they are, and if they move, I will know. So for me specifically, if someone's using a suppressor, they end up screwing me over a lot because of that. So imagine how much better you can do just in public matches alone, where you're just completely invisible to everyone. And I can't say how many times I've had where like I'm sitting in people's spawn, literally like 2 feet away from them, and they all just run by me because I'm, you know, using a suppressor, and they don't hear my bullets as louder. They don't see me on radar. It just helps so much. And that's why this gun is so, it's like a perfect storm, man. And it's given the accuracy, like I said, between the G36 and the AUG 1. I wouldn't say it's as accurate as an AUG 1, but it's definitely not really that far off of it. And it's definitely, in my opinion, better accuracy than the G36. This is arguably one of the top tier guns right now. It's, well, not arguably, it is a top tier gun now. It's, you know, I don't think you could argue that this gun is bad in any way, shape, or form. And, I don't know, man. I fear for it getting absolutely nerfed into the ground because there's times where, you know, nerfs don't really pan out as they plan. And it's not necessarily their fault, but I don't want this gun to be nerfed into the ground. I would like for it to always stay usable, but I also, I don't know. It's either you're gonna have to nerf the G36, the AUG 1, the Groza, like the L85, AP, all that, or you're gonna have to let them all stay. Because if you nerf one, the others will still be abused. The L85 with a suppressor and AP can still 4-shot to the body at all ranges, and that's kind of crazy. Now, you don't need AP on the L85 for it to 4-shot to the torso at all ranges, but it can help you wallbang more. And as you guys may or may not know right now, when you're shooting through walls with AP, there's no drop-off in damage like there used to be, which I don't know why that was ever changed, or hopefully they're gonna bring it back sometime soon because it's kind of insane, but the fact that when you shoot through a wall, you don't lose any damage now. So whether they're standing out in the open or whether they're behind 2 walls, if you shoot them 4 times in the torso, they die. Well, obviously that's if your gun 4 shots to the torso, but let's say with this, or like the L85 or something, if you shoot them 4 times through a wall with AP ammo, they die in 4 shots. There's no drop off in damage like there used to. So AP currently is insanely valuable on guns, and it's something that you would want to use if it is worth it. Now, obviously there's some guns where if you throw AP on, it actually messes with the damage a bit too much and makes AP on the gun not necessarily worth it, but for guns like this, it 100% is. And it makes you a lot stronger than you normally would be, and I'm so gonna die because I'm getting... Why does that rank 2 have a Groza with no attachments? Oh god. All right. Anyways, we are kind of dying a little too much right now for my liking, but I'm also playing super out in the open, so we're gonna need to change how we're playing a tad bit just to get some more kills. I'm gonna let them hold hill. I'm not gonna cap it. Not that I normally would anyways, but I'm purposefully not going to cap it just because I want the game to last longer. And oh god, this is glorious, man. This is going to replace the G36, boys. This guy has the Flechette KSG. And oh my god, I knew it. Oh, that's so frustrating. 92 and 20. I think like 4 or 5 of my deaths alone have been to this guy. Like, he's killing me so many times. But shotguns are fair and balanced. Let's remember, no complaining. Oops, I did not mean to fall right there. Don't know why my teammate's in the tunnels, but this is actually a pretty good spawn. I'm happy with this. We are probably going to play just a bit more at distance because we are dying to like this shotgun kit a lot and blah, blah, blah. And because of the accuracy we do get with the Groza, we don't have to push much. So we're just going to kind of play it back a little and kind of try to pick our gunfights a bit more precisely than what we're doing right now, rather than just kind of blindly running out. Dude, I hate you so much. Please, just okay. No complaining, boys. Remember? God, I hate this. But yeah, we have the accuracy to fight at long ranges, and I said I was going to stay back, and then I pushed up, and you know, of course, the exact thing that I was trying to avoid happened. So I don't know what I'm expecting at this point, like why I expect to be able to run up to the shotgun guy and live, but it's just not gonna happen. We're going to just have to ignore it and just stay back as much as we can. But the issue is, even right now, if he decides to shoot cross map, he'll probably end up killing me because I'm low HP and everything. 98 and 23. We have so many deaths. That's not even funny. Holy crap. We're actually dying so much. It's disgusting. Oh, Lord. No. People are copying the Groza 1. Don't do it. Everyone's learning about the hidden tech of it, man. This is going to be great. I definitely think that if this does not get nerfed, will be a huge shift in the meta of guns. Like, the Groza 1 will definitely become a top pick from now on, if I'm going to be completely honest. Like, even in competitive, this is better than, like, a G36 or an AUG 1. There's no reason for it not to be a top pick. I am so done with this. Oh, I know I'm hugely to blame for making Flechette more popularized than it already was, but, you know, I make those videos and hoping that they would actually, like, take the criticism and nerf it. Now, it's only been a day, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying they needed to nerf it within 20 minutes or else I'm gonna scream, but it should have never been updated to this point. It just ruins the game, in my opinion, honestly. But oh well, we just gotta put up with it for now. This guy's running in on me. I don't know what his plan was, but okay. Let's just see if we can pull off a bit more kills here before the game ends. They're literally like all in my spawn right now. My team can't hold down our spawn at all. So I'm forced to just kind of sit in their spawn. Like, we're just gonna rotate spawns and call it a day with each other, I guess. Oh, there's shotgun guy. Ooh, look at the accuracy on this gun, bro. Oh my god. This is absolutely glorious. I love it. I absolutely love it. Holy crap. Okay. I just want to just hurt someone near me, but I also thought I had no ammo. What the heck? I don't know when I picked up ammo, but whatever. That's cool. Ooh, hit reg. Little bit bad there. 110 in 2017. 110 in 2017. Yes, I have 2,000 deaths. What am I even saying half the time at this point, man? If that nade kills me. Oh, what just happened? Oh my god. Jeez, okay. I mean, I guess. That's cool. We're not gonna get that last kill. 110 and 28, dude. We died so much, but nonetheless, I hope you guys can see how strong this gun is, and it's probably gonna be the new main. Probably. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.